Hello, Tapioca Hearts signing in. Welcome back to Heaven Will Be Mine. Last time I did the Becoming Stars mission, uh, Pluto and Saturn got into one hell of a fight, getting down and dirty, throwing each other around, beating each other up, flirting all the while, and really just having an amazing, fun time with each other. Um, screw the war, screw any semblance of rivalry or pretense with their respective factions. They were just there to have fun and be gay and have a grand old time. And this time we're going to see what Pluto and Luna-Terra are up to in the Look at Me mission. We also got some more Mars characterization, which I'm always happy about. I learned that I very well may be a Mars Kinney, which is interesting. Especially with the line, like, you're so serious about making things as unserious as possible. Anyways, enough about that. The Look at Me mission. The Cold War is long over and the existential threat is gone, but its memories still stir here at the observatory. Will it be put to rest here or buried forever? Isn't that not the same thing? I feel like that's the exact same thing. Either way, let's dive right in. Oh, God, I need to listen to the soundtrack of this game at some point because I love the atmosphere that it provides. You're sure you don't want me to come? Yep. Heart, heart, heart. Oh my goodness. How is she saying that? I guess it might just be a text, honestly. Not even a little, though. Mars, you're actually so sweet. You know that. No one is a more perfect hero. Hey. But I need to go alone. If the lens can be opened fully, I'm the only one who can do it. If it can't, I'm the only one who can survive it. Yeah, this is about her protecting Mars at this point. If we can still justify living in space, this is the only way. Even if that doesn't change how Earth feels about us now, it might help make peace in the future. Even if it doesn't, if I can't do this, I'll never be able to open the gravity well on the moon. And we know she's capable of doing that, so clearly she's capable of doing this as well. I know. Luna-Terra's going there to stop you. I know that she will. I was there too, you know. It's my past and my history too. I've got a score to settle. Are you feeling left out? Don't worry, Mars. Pluto's gonna do this for both of you, if I know anything about your dynamic. No! I mean, sort of, but it's because... Ha 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 ha! Stop! No, I'm sorry. You're the brightest, most shining. You're making fun of me again. Mars really is like a sunshine girl. She's really cute, which only adds to the kidney senses for me. But I'm also praising you. You're honest, and you never fight against what you feel. That's the world we want to be real. I want you to be safe, so you can keep being that for us. What about her then? She's a jerk. We've tried so hard for her, and she doesn't even care. I think she cares so much that she can't stomach it, honestly, if we're talking about Luna-Terra. I'll make sure she's safe. Stop worrying. Mars, don't lie to yourself. I'm not worried about her at all. Why is she such an idiot? Why do we keep trying for her sake? I'd go through that much for you. You'd go through it for me. I know. But why do you do so much for her when she's like that, stubborn and ridiculous? Because we're just like that too. Oh boy, here we go. Oh. Well, that's an option, isn't it? The sort of fight you don't need a robot for. Huh. I wonder how that's gonna end up. Or the gate collapses in nostalgia and disaster. I feel like I should be favoring Memorial Foundation at this point. I almost said outcoming Memorial Foundation, and that's an innuendo waiting to happen. Oh my goodness, terrible on every level. Whatever. I have to pick a mission. My heart says Cradle's Graces, but my mind and the guide says Memorial Foundation. Honestly, though, I kind of have an itching to do what my heart wants. So let's do the sort of fight you don't need a robot for. Actually, I'll see both eventually either way, right? So, yeah. No, the heart wants what it wants. The heart wants what it wants. The observatory's lens, a single eye staring into space, threatening to blink. That's a terrifying mental image. From the Academy Gardens, every pilot remembers watching the observatory twitch as it focused on some light years away point, searching. A reminder of the battle for Earth they were eternally preparing for, not unsettling, but always foreboding. A zero pointed at nowhere. Neither Luna-Terra nor Pluto remembers who first called it that. Now, in the trembling of the colony's collapsing gravity well, this deck of the wrecked colony where Luna-Terra and Pluto meet seems like a moment frozen in time. Eternally receding, growing always distant, yet never fading. I do really love that the days are consistent with one another's missions. I almost wonder if I did the missions in a different order, like did this one first and then the Saturn mission, if the dialogue and narration would be slightly different. I knew I'd find you here, and I knew it would feel like this. But I'm still here. I have orders. I know, dummy, they tell me everything too. You wouldn't have come if you weren't ordered. Excuse me? Should I be making these jokes on YouTube? Am I, like, just stupid? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Clickbait. I don't know what I'm clickbaiting 7 minutes into the video, but sure. I don't know why everyone is expecting I will be bitter about coming back. I'm not. There's good and bad memories. That's fine. That's fair. I'm older now, and it's that much sweeter thinking about the past from here. It's there, and I'm here. I wouldn't go back, would you? I mean, I think that Pluto isn't like okay with going back necessarily, but she doesn't want to preserve what those memories were, as we saw in the last mission. I like being an adult. I don't mind being the aging ace. This is only adding fuel to my Luna-Terra's asexual theory. I don't need to be a glittering hero. We fought so hard against the existential threat during the Cold War. What the hell was that sound effect? Hello? Whatever they were, trick of the light or not, we did good fighting them. We tried our best. That's the practice kids need. Now we're grown up and can see our own futures. And mess them up if we want. I'm way happier to fight now. Fighting has a different meaning now. No matter how bad I am at being alive, I like it now. That's somewhat good news, Luna-Terra. You're really grown up now. I kinda hate it. I miss pushing you around and when you'd go along with me. Me too. You still have a hard time making a decision that's good for you all by yourself, though. Ain't that relatable? That's why I asked for orders to come here. That's so roundabout. I can't tell if that's a step forward or back. I think it would be worse if anyone else shut the observation gate. Though I thought it really would have to be me. Now, Luna-Terra, your tidal forces aren't nearly as good as Macula's. Like, I don't think Luna-Terra is equipped to perform this mission, quite frankly. A zero pointed nowhere. Do you remember who said that? It's better than the actual name. I don't remember who said it, but I always think of it. I don't remember either. Do we have to do this? Yep, this is the mission that we're doing. We're feeling nostalgic. We're going over old memories. We have to confront them. They are important to who we are today. You're the one who's here to do it. It could be really easy. You're the one forcing my hand. Closing it is just a formality. It already is broken, and it never worked in the first place. Then why were you ordered to do it? The fact you're here means I have to be here. That's interesting. It felt like when I was in the dialogue of Pluto and Mars, Pluto was very much implying the fact that she was deciding to do this on her own, and that this was her own mission of her own volition. Hey, that rhymes. But it seems like it's more of a countermeasure for her to combat Luna-Terra. They want any possibility closed, every possibility closed. That's not harmony. These futures should get to live, even if they never come to pass. If trying to make worlds in space is naive, cutting the native sphere off from the universe is just as naive. It's so pathetic and sad. It's even more pointless and sad than human beings fighting each other for no reason. I can't bear it. I won't let it happen. I changed my mind. Let's fight. I'd rather fight than keep talking like this. We're fighting now. This is the sort of fight ship selves were made for. Say something. I can't. I have nothing. Let's just fight like we're supposed to. I guess we're just getting into it. I won't. Don't make me talk. Don't make me fight with you. Luna-Terra just wants a business fight, like a physical fight. She wants them to fight as ship selves, as members of a group, as people on a mission. She doesn't want to fight Pluto, and she doesn't want to fight as Luna-Terra. But that's what needs to happen for progress to happen. Oh shit. That's one hell of a line to see next. Those dead eyes as well. Don't make me kill your dream. Stop having this dream. Give up on space like the rest of humanity, like the rest of the human race has. Let me close the iris of the observatory. It's not gonna happen, Luna-Terra. Pluto cares about you way too much. This dream is too important. Luna-Terra has given up on her own freedom and happiness. Pluto needs to drag her away from the edge of despair. It's because I wanted so much to see what that I was supposed to see that I can't let you keep looking. That I can't keep looking. That I don't want us to be tortured by that possibility anymore. Oh man, this dialogue is hitting hard, y'all. That we can't lose you. I can feel how scared you are, and how brave, and how much you love. Yep. But I'm so mad at you. Why can't you believe like you did before? They brought us up with good intentions. and did everything they could. They really did. They really thought we could do better than who we were. The best kind of human beings there could be. They worked us very hard, but they fought for us to be exactly what we wanted to be, because that was human too. Even when it was hard or didn't make sense, they found a way. Even the awful ones really believed. One humanity, every story threaded together. No one left behind. It would be really impossible to fix the universe and let humans live forever in space. Childish dreams that everyone wishes could be true. It can't be, girl. You gotta have faith in it. You gotta trust her. You gotta trust yourself. That's one of the most important things. You gotta trust yourself. All without understanding such simple things. I wonder how they expected they could unite humanity against aliens when they found us so alien. We will always be our own existential threat, their own devil. I'm right on the fucking money, I think. Every human understood that but them. No wonder Earth rejected us. God, it changed, but her face was like so subtly depressed there. Really good sprite work in this game. Well, it's not sprite work, but just like great artwork for the character portraits. The observation deck sees nothing because the threat is on the other side. We are each other's alien. It was flawed and it wasn't real, but they weren't that stupid. You know they weren't. The whole point was that it wasn't real yet, and it could be. That's what they wanted to do. They wanted to make it real. And now they don't anymore. Do you? I mean, really, do you want to go home too? Why can't you just say yes? I wouldn't mind if you actually wanted it. I'd go with you if you wanted it. But I'm not coming with you if you don't. I'll still fight. Thank you. I'm hoping that you win, but if you can't, I will promise this. I won't bring us back to Earth empty-handed. Yeah, Luna-Terra doesn't want to go back to Earth. This has been clearly established. It's just that she's scared of space. That's the impression of her I've had for, weeks now. I'll do that if I die. The iris shifts. It still moves somehow, attuned to possibility. Mercurium is looking fit to kill if it wasn't trembling. This colony is a place of unsteady gravity. You're not on sure footing here. I'm back to being helpless again, like I used to be. You can stop me anytime. Prove you're ready to close this eye. I can't. I don't accept it, but that doesn't mean I won't do it. I don't care if you'll love me one way or the other. It's too much. Space is broken. But I don't want to leave. Earth is terrifying, but I can't go back there alone. I have no loyalty either way. I'm not strong like you. I just go where gravity takes me. And Pluto's in control of gravity, so what does that tell you? My fellow Yuri fans, my fellow physics enjoyers. Pluto controls where Luna-Terra goes. You can hold everyone, but what do I do if I lose you? Your heart is full of everyone, but I can't watch you fight for the universe, knowing how little you're thinking of yourself in it. Of course I don't know what to do, when fighting for you and fighting for your dream are such different things. Oh. What's this I'm hearing? I always had the impression that Pluto does include herself in her mission to protect everyone. I mean, in the celestial mechanics, she was included in it. She was like free and like in her true form herself, but also guiding others. I'm sure she'll achieve that in the Memorial Foundation ending as well. There's too much to do. Of course, I don't know what to do. I don't know what you want me to do. Luna. God, I can't remember the last time you cried. Oh, there is a little tear, isn't there? Oh no, I can't. It was when you said you hated it here in space. And I told you that you should go back, or I'll come with you. Those were such hard days, and you didn't want to keep fighting. Oh, that's topical. But when I said that, you started crying and crying, and I couldn't understand why. It seemed so simple a solution, everything you wanted, and I got so mad. Then you told me that you didn't want to leave if it meant me giving anything up. Oh, these two have such a messy and complicated history together, and I'm eating it up. Seriously, I'm devouring it. I'm chewing it up, and I think it's delicious. The writers of this game were cooking. You didn't want to give anyone else up either. I wasn't expecting it at all. I'm so used to knowing what's on your mind, what's on everyone's mind. I didn't think you could keep something so locked away and hidden. No matter how far my tides reach, there's some places I can't ever know until you tell me. It was the first time I felt frustrated by that. I'm most angry at you when I can't do what you want. But I guess that's how you feel about me. And how I feel about you. Oh no. Oh baby, you're crying again. Oh. She really cares about her. They both really care about each other. But with the position they're in, they just couldn't make it work, and like they were scared and it was difficult and miscommunication and it's so good. I can't let you win. But we'll be together until the end and after. Oh my god, the mission's over? Hello? Oh my goodness, y'all, this episode's gonna be tiny. It's January 30th, 1981, and the day is almost here. The deadline to save everyone who came up to space with us, fought with us, tried to bring everyone up with us. If we shut down the lunar gravity well, there won't be any choice left. The power that keeps our ship selves in check will fall apart, and we won't have anywhere else to go but home. If we kill the dream, no one will die. We really, really hope that's true. Wait, I've already read this one. Yeah, because this is the whole spiel about how no one should die, no one has to die. This one's written by Luna-Terra. A fight against ideas with toys. Humans would never show that sort of compassion to each other, and I think that's what makes the ship self concept so beautiful, isn't it? This one's written by Pluto, Princess of Cradle's Graces. Yup, Pluto making sure the moon and the Earth are still connected through it all. And this one's written by Saturn. Far, far away in the spaces between stars. The existential threat? Yup. The kiss of inverse. What is not does not stop existing. A bunch of idiots get tricked into going there, it would make a very convenient enemy. I wonder what the secret that Saturn is trying to share here is. I'm not quite sure I understand that. I haven't been able to parse it. Day 7. You know what that means. Within the next couple episodes, we're probably going to be finishing off the Pluto playthrough, which I am extremely excited about. I'm making real progress in this game. I'm seeing so much of it. I'm excited to see a new ending. Oh my goodness, I'm really excited to see a new ending. I'm so sorry, everyone. I tried so hard to keep those memories of when we were in the academy, and space seemed so innocent and full of possibility. All I have left is scraps, but I hope that's enough. Report received. Awaiting new directives. Tell everyone. On the moon, the border between Earth and space, we have struck a deal with celestial mechanics to open up the gravity well, to give us a fighting chance at making the dream real. Everyone, take your time. Together, our gravity, our love, can be as heavy as the world. Tell everyone it's time for us to head back to Earth's cradle, so we can say our last goodbyes. Ready for launch? God, I love her. Alright, emails first this time, I think. Subject: Academy Director interviews, Origin Declassified Archives, Author Memorial Foundation Executive Committee. Please do have a seat. The committee. Committee? Hello? The committee has enjoyed reading your resume. The committee has deeply enjoyed these fascinating criticisms of the Newtonian Jungian model of physics. It certainly does feel revolutionary. This committee would like to pause to acknowledge how the candidate's work has met and exceeded the desired qualifications. And without diminishing the accomplishments of the candidate, the committee would like to express that its interest is more piqued by the candidate's interpretation of the existential threat. And the committee, why do I keep saying that? And the committee would invite the candidate to elaborate more on the implications this would have for managing cultural and colonization efforts in an administrative role within the Memorial Foundation space program, if the candidate would. The committee hopes the candidate will elaborate on the nature of what an educational program would entail. Oh, is this like the origins of the Academy? Hello? The committee, well, yeah, I'm just gonna let that happen at this point. The committee is especially interested in the assertion of radical culture advancement made possible without risk of existential contamination. The committee is, I'm not doing on purpose. I don't know what the fuck is happening there. Whatever, we're vibing with it. Is intrigued by refutations of the so-called scapegoat proposal by the program's current director on technical and theoretical grounds as opposed to the usual ethical ones. And the committee invites your comment as to the end of the future of culture in space. Phew, okay. Subject: Pilot Program 1, Origin Pilot Program Educational Records. Author: Metacultural and Gravitational Research Chair, Dr. Nix. Hey girl, what's up? Of course the kids wanted to live in space. Obviously, what could be more dreamlike and fun? I never thought I would spend time with children who wanted to be here again. In the Summer Scout program, I taught the unwanted children of unwanted places. You know what that work is like. Dr. Nix was a fucking teacher slash counselor, whatever, in the Summer Scout program. Hello? That's crazy. Oh my goodness, wait. I need to replay We Know the Devil. Hold on a second. Are there any hints to this game in that game? And honestly, now that I know the universes are connected, I just want to replay it in general? Or to watch a Let's Play or something. Then they gave me work that would take the unwanted to a place far away from here. Of course, not for their sake. In the Summer Scouts, they gave the worst kind of work for the kids least suited for it, only to spare those more wanted from it. We know the subtext going on here. It doesn't need to be spelled out. Memorial Foundation asked us to take those unwanted kids away from Earth so that we could make it safe for the wanted ones. Oh god, are Venus, Neptune, and Jupiter in space? I mean, trick question. I wonder if, like, where you go when you become a devil is, like, space. Is that what's happening here? No. Because at the end of We Know the Devil, spoilers for We Know the Devil, by the way, but this is kind of an indirect sequel, so whoop-de-doo. Uh, didn't they stay on Earth? Could be wrong. That's a duty I was ready for. We would have to fight a long and difficult war to make safe space, but for that time, all of us, unwanted children and unwanted adults, would have something special that no one on Earth had. To answer your question, then, I didn't have it planned from the start. I've always been very loyal. Happened over time, but it happened much more quickly than I ever thought. It wasn't such a far off dream. We believed in the Academy students and were patient with them, gave them an environment physically, culturally, gravitationally, as free from Earth's gravity as we could realistically grant them. They knew what to do much better than we did. Pluto more than any other student, because Pluto had so much to change. If she and her power fascinate you so much, you should remember the only reason she has it at all is because she was free from you. Yep. As they grew, they made space the future we were dreaming of. And before I knew it, I couldn't think of a single reason why we should give space back to you. And then you went and said you didn't even want it anymore. Wow. Alright, Mars time. Hey, Mars. You're still really mad at Luna-Terra, right? I will fight her the next time I even see her, and then I'll hug her and kiss her. I mean, what? So why don't you? Why don't you fight her? I have my hands full. She's probably avoiding me. She's sneaky. You can never find her unless she wants it. But I've fought her plenty already. Yeah, I think Luna-Terra wants to be found in her own way. And I think she would want to be found by Mars as well. Oh, whoops. See, she wants to see you. This is why I'm worried. I don't like her sneaking around you. Are you really worried? Or are you super jealous? Yup. Both. I mean, no. I meant to type no. Mars. I've told you before you should be a main character, right? Hey, hold on a fucking sec. That's metatextual. But nope, Pluto's the real hero here. She's the more nuanced one, at least. Mars isn't supposed to be nuanced. Mars is supposed to be support. You're so straightforward. You ought to be the real hero. I meant to type no. Oh god, he's still panicking and flustered. Of course, sweetie, you just want to protect me from big bad insufferable meanie Luna-Terra. These two's dynamic is incredible. I feel like I say it every episode, but I really do mean it. What's so great about someone who's stuck up all the time? Excuse me? What are we talking about? She always treated me really kindly. And not so kindly I felt weird or fragile or frustrated. In fact, she really thought I was annoying at first. Even still, she was patient. She was mean. She was sad. And jealous I hadn't things so nice so much sooner than she did. But because of that, she was also very tender and understood so much even before I did. This is just a gushing session at this point. Like, after that last conversation, like, Pluto's just, like, so gay over Luna-Terra. She really wants to, like, gush about her and like reminisce about her and talk about what she likes about her. I couldn't have without her. But I don't think we would have melted that angsty shell of hers without the both of us. She doesn't feel very melted to me. It's not, look, it's a work in progress. She's like never melt ice. And she hasn't come around to show me otherwise. Oh, are you expecting her to come around? I meant, well, anyways, she should be the one who comes back. Oh, Mars, if you want to see her so bad, you need to put in some effort too. That's what I'm saying. Why would I when she betrayed us? One of you two has to stop being stubborn or you'll never make up. I want all of them to make up. I want all of them to be happy together, up in space. Oh boy, okay. 2 new missions available to me, the acceleration due to gravity and give me the moon. Well, I'm going to dive into both of those missions and have a good old time progressing more through this game. Next time in Heaven Will Be Mine. Thank you very much for watching. See you later.